It's 99.3 FM, Saunders County Online, wahooradio.com, local guest segments. And today we have a continuation, part number 2, with Chief Joe, Chief of the Wahoo Police Department. Again, thank you for coming in, taking your day off to be able to talk about what's happening here. So, a lot of things are happening at the police department. A lot of things are happening with the facility. And so I know that you have some events coming up that we want to talk about. And first, with like facilities and things like that, there's going to be some funds going into the community to be able to rebuild and be able to. You guys had to move out of the police department.
Yeah, we moved out of our police department. We're into a new building over here on 3rd Street.
It was a chiropractic office or something like
that.
Yeah,
it was a chiropractic office before that.
Yeah.
So we're kind of all jammed in there right now. It's pretty tight. That's really the one downside is it's just really cramped inside there.
Right. And
for
so,
space.
But the purpose of the move, the transition, is the facilities.
Yep.
So tell us about what the facilities were like and what they need to be changed.
Well, the facility of their old police department, I think if anybody's been in there, it speaks for itself. Actually, what they're going to do is they're actually going to do an open house, I think, on June 3rd at 5 to 7. They're going to do an open house. We're going to invite people to come in and tour. The fire department's going to be out there doing some stuff as well. The building is going to be more of a 911 center. It's going to be not a 911 center to speak, but it's going to be for emergency responders. Half the building is going to be for the rescue department. The other half of the building is going to be for the police department.
Okay. And so, but in order to be able to get there, there's a lot of things. It's
the first step they got to do. Yeah, the first step they got to do is they got to get the asbestos out, and that looks like the ball's getting started on that. So we're in the process of getting the building completely, everything out of there. And there was a lot of stuff there because I don't know, when was the building built?
Yeah, it's been around a long time. So obviously, it has asbestos in it,
and
so
it's a great building, though. It's a great building. It was built like buildings aren't built that way anymore.
Right.
It was actually a bomb shelter in the 1950s.
Wow.
So if you go down there in the basement, you'll see how sturdy that building really is.
Yeah.
It's a fortress, and it can last for a long, long time.
So really, it's not, it's being just repurposed. They're not having to knock anything down, really.
They're going to do a remodel on the inside.
Yeah,
they're going to do a remodel on the inside. They got to tear out the asbestos. They're going to probably tear out a lot of the walls inside and just start from the ground up.
Yeah, that's going to take a while because that all that mitigation takes time.
It does.
To be able to do it right. And so again, that open house is coming up. Is that a Tuesday or Thursday, or when was that?
I believe June 3rd. I believe it's a Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday. So the public is invited to come out and be able to walk around and take a tour. Do they need masks?
No, they don't need masks. The asbestos is sealed up in the ceiling right now, so it's contained.
It's contained. So yeah.
But it doesn't allow for privacy either. So when they build like the offices over on the other side, if you look up, there's a gap between the ceiling and the offices.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because they can't connect to the asbestos up there.
And so with that, if you guys are doing it, if you're doing an investigation and interviews and things like that, that all has to be in a private room, doesn't it?
Yeah, and there's not a lot of privacy in that building. There is a few rooms that are private, but yeah.
And so,
or are you talking to an employee, or you're discussing future plans or possibilities of somebody wants to do this development or something? It's very tough when you're, in that building.
And so that is, if anybody has questions on why it is happening, that is a big factor in there.
Yeah.
And so will the city hall move back in there eventually or no?
City hall, no, they're not
building a new facility, aren't they?
They have some works in there. I'm going to direct all that stuff to Melissa Harrell. Yeah. She's the one that kind of overseeing the big project.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they are in that process and stuff.
Okay.
All I know is
because they've had to move out because
they moved
the whole
out.
building had to be vacant.
The whole building had to get the asbestos out, get it up to code, basically.
Yeah. So again, come on out. Now it's summertime. Do you have any events coming up?
We do. Well, we just, during the school year, we did the Wahoo Police Problem Solving Program. Kevin Stukenholtz did the Wahoo Police Problem Solving Program. It's similar to DARE. Basically, what it's a strategic approach. It's a strategic approach I learned from a company, and I can't think of the name of the company now, but Jerry Martinez is the owner of the company, and he teaches this strategic approach to handling problems, handling difficult problems. And I use it all the time, for basically any situation, job interviews to whatever it might be. But, you identify the problem, you collect information about it, you share the information, you set your goals and your expectations, you develop a plan, you initiate the plan, and then you follow up on the plan on the backside.
Okay.
And it was basically a thing that Kevin's going up there to the school, and he's working with the sixth graders and the staff up there, and they're teaching this program to kids to handle difficult problems that they face for the specific challenges in their lives.
Yeah.
And stuff. You can imagine how that would work even for like a party,
Right.
or something. Hey, should we go to this party?
Yeah.
Well, I got to collect information about it. Should I not go? Yeah, I want to go. I want to have fun and do this and that. But does it meet my goals, my expectations?
Right.
And just sort of work that problem and stuff. So,
And then,
how do you get a better guy than Kevin?
Oh, I know.
46 years in law enforcement. I mean, probably close to 50 now. But he's been in Saunders County forever. He's highly respected. He worked closely with the shakers and movers of the government in the state of Nebraska when he was on the state patrol. So he's been in this business for a long time, and he just has so much knowledge that he can share with these kids. And there's probably not a situation he hasn't seen or dealt with in his lifetime.
Right, and he's very approachable as well. And that's that. He has that relationship skill that it's just that. It helps out so much. Yeah. So
now it comes to the summer months. Then the summer months coming in, and we do a little problem. Is actually the head of the youth services division here in Wahoo, Amber Palin. She came up with the idea to get cops working with kids a little bit, and she talked me into doing a boxing program for kids during the summer. So we're doing a summer program, and the way I think the part of it is that grit and determination, two factors that really determine someone's success in life.
Right.
Their grit and determination, and building self-confidence, stuff, and all that stuff comes from being confident in yourself. So we have a summer youth program. It's not been real big yet. We kind of expanded the age range a little bit this year. We invited parents to come in with their kids and their adults to come in and hold the mitts for the kids if they want to get involved with it as well.
Sure.
So we'll see what we get. Hopefully we get a few more kids this year. But I know, it's funny, you said summer is coming and we're going to see more kids out there on the streets and stuff.
Yeah.
The reality of it is, in Wahoo, these kids are busy.
That's true.
These kids are on the go all the time. They got, summer sports and baseball and basketball, and they got the fair stuff and the farm kids.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids work on top of it. So these kids are busy, and they're just, for the most part, really, really good kids here in this town. And parents are involved with them and stuff. So I don't really feel like there's much more problem during the summer than there is any other time of the year.
Yeah. I would say just keep an eye out on the little kids going to the park and stuff like that.
Yeah. You'll see more of that.
You'll see more of that, and so it's not that it's an issue. It's just.
But we see that all year. We see that all year too.
Yeah.
It's
great parks, so might as well be having views, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So again, but it goes back to the boxing. It's when people think of boxing and everything like that, it is not just about the fighting. It's about the skills you'll learn, right?
It's building character. Yeah. It's like I had 3 daughters, and I got 8 grandkids, 3 daughters, 8 grandkids, and I always tell them, I go, you learn more about life playing sports than you do how to play a game.
Yeah.
And boxing or individual sports is like wrestling and boxing, just really brings out character in young people. And as far as people know too, we're not doing a lot of sparring and things like that. It's mostly hitting pads, learning footwork, working on exercise and fitness.
It's learning control and,
Yeah.
and being able to think and be able to find that that rhythm of life.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Well, again, that's coming up. When does that start?
That'll start the week after June 3rd on a Wednesday night. So it'll be June 10th is when that starts.
All right. So, and if they want to learn more, contact you.
They will be posting some stuff around. They can sign up. Amber helped us get this set up, where she got this little thing app, where you can take a picture of the scan and
the
and
QR
sign
code
up.
and go
QR
and sign
code
up and
sign up.
So look for the QR codes and get out there and again be a part of the community.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping in. I want you to be able to come in a lot more often because again, just to help people remind people that we're all in this together with the police department, with fire department, first responders, individuals out there. We all work together to make our community safe and warm and inviting.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want. We want that. So.
All right. Well, thank you, Joe, for coming in.
All right. Thank you, guys.